Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend already. Today we'll be making mandala stones. To do this craft, you will need acrylic paint. You'll also need some paintbrushes, a toothpick, a little palette if you have one, and some water for your brushes. To get started, use the darkest color you have, preferably black, to paint a rounded shape on your stone. Take your time to try to make it relatively even, and make sure to leave a little bit of space to the side of the stone, because the mandala itself will be larger than this circle. After the black circle has dried, you can go ahead and paint a small white dot right in the middle of that circle. Now you can start the pattern. Start circling the big dot with a lot of small dots. The pattern will look prettiest if all the dots in one row are the same size and are evenly placed. You can start the second row of dots with the lighter color if you're creating a kind of gradient look. Place the dots between the dots of the previous row, and make sure to leave a small gap between all of the dots. Generally speaking, the dots should get bigger with each row. Depending on the kind of gradient pattern you're trying to create, the dots could also get darker or lighter with each row. The gaps between the dots should also get slightly bigger with each row you do. So keep creating those rows until you reach the edge of your dark circle. Once you reach that, you can start to fill in the little gaps between the dots with small white dots. I suggest using a toothpick for this, since then you'll get really precise small dots. This is also the time when you can start adding little details to your pattern. You can make little dots off to the side, at the very edge of your pattern. You can add dots of other colors to accentuate your color scheme, to create different kinds of looks. The great thing about mandala stones is that if you make a mistake or if you don't like the color scheme that you chose, you can truly just start all over by painting over whatever you've done with another black circle, and you can just start right on over. There's no mistakes. What was it Bob Ross said? There are no mistakes in art, there's only happy accidents. That definitely holds true with mandala stones. Once you've achieved a look that you're happy with, you can let your stone dry and display it as is. Or if you would like to make your mandala stone weatherproof to put outdoors, you can put a thin layer of Mod Podge over the top of your design, and once that's dry, you can generally keep it outside in your garden or on a porch table or, I don't know, whatever you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, take care, love your library, and be safe.